Hmm. Here we are. Let's see, start things up here. We are in this game. I gotta make sure I hit the right buttons here. Move that screen off to the side there. What's my Twitch going? 2200, 4022, 4000, like a jaggedy saw. Up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Here's my truck. Freightliner FLB. And the trailer is a chemical trailer, I believe. Let me look at my diagnostics, see what we really call this trailer. Chemical trailer. And the cargo is lactic acid, which is a chemical. Main use of lactic acid is in cheese making. I believe, but preservative in a lot of the food industry. That was my pickup. Must be over here, I hope. That's where I'm going. Ooh, it is. It is. I wonder if I can back in there. I actually can't. I might actually get in there, you know? There we go. Load the key. Load the cargo. Oh, we lost her, buddy. Okay. Here we go. What's our... No, I want to be here. I want to be here, and I want to check the options, and I want to check the... No, video's good. I want to check the audio. Down a bit. There we go. Okay, let's put some lights on. Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to put my axles down too, right? It's a big load. It's, what is it? 20 tons. So I've got these axles here. It's hard to show them to you. I'll turn and then I'll show them. The back anyways, that was interesting. Lift them and drop them. Anyways, here we are now with 4 axles in the back. This is going to have a very long turning radius. Like this, really. Okay, I didn't have to go that wide, but you know what I mean. Is this a 3-speed? It is a 3-speed. Okay, I'm in Key West, which is... I'll show you where we are on the map. Key West here. We're heading up the coast to... do we have small roads? Chosen? Let me see what I have in my options. I do have small roads chosen. Is it doing anything creative when I do small roads chosen? There's not a lot of small roads to choose from here, so it, you know, it does a few dog legs like that, which are boring. And, you know, $2,000 miles, 38 hours. Pretty hard to not go directly. Let's just change the options back. That was from another game, I think. To best. Now what's our options? Well, we shaved a bit off. It'll just be a more direct route. It's still going to be just a long highway trip, really. Nothing that exciting. Once we get out of here. You know, once we get out far enough so we can see the bloody shrubbery. Seems clear. How about here? Thank you. How far is that back end pulling out? We clear? We cleared. This does not track gracefully. So it's a great day in Key West, isn't it? Uh-oh, you guys gonna spin forever here? Nice old cars. Oh, I wonder what I have set for that. Let me just check. Oop, wrong button. I want this one, and I want G underscore traffic. And it shows me it's at 10, default is 1. So I've got it cranked up for lots of traffic. This means it might take me a while to get out of here. Maybe not, maybe not. It's 2:40 p.m. so. Oh, maybe it will. Look at the line of cars. Let's hedge our bets here. Let's make it to 5. Oh, that was nice. Everybody hit everybody. Okay, pull up quick, don't even look, 'cause there will be no cars coming because they're still spawning. So here we are going up the Gulf Coast Road, or not the Key West Road. So, in Florida, Key West, so we have palm trees, we have sand, we have somebody's nice little beach shack, we got the ocean on either side. I know we could be inside like this, not seeing anything, except the world outside on the video screen. I prefer to be on the roof. Much nicer. Hoo-hoo. Yes, seems wherever they put up those little barriers, somebody, they're like magnets. Put those barriers up and somebody smashes into them. Downshift, please. Ooh, are these orange trees? I think they are. Nice. Yes, train tracks over there. Like the highway just sort of heads up into the sky. Some kind of beach thing. I guess that's more of a lighthouse. Fishing shacks, I guess. Let's use our cruise control. What, 60 might be good? Might be. Oh, we're not as high off the water now. Don't be a fool. Keep rolling, guys. Keep rolling. It's a cop car. No, it's just a slow person. Thank you. Oh, supposedly, if you do this. No. Supposedly the model, the meatballs, the meatloaf, meatballs model, traffic model, sees hears the horn and people pull over. I find that hard to believe, but might be. It might work. It might happen. I don't know. Could be coincidence. You'd be more likely just to flash your lights at them like that. I'm not sure if it was specifically in the description of the Meatballs mod that toot your horn and people will pull over, or whether there just was anecdotal evidence. Oh, that was a hit. I was sitting wrong and I had the wrong, I put my foot on the clutch. Did not help matters. Come on now, it's a light and it's green, you idiot. So there's a long tanker. I put all my axles down just so I could. 20 tons, I believe. 20 tons of lactic acid from Sunnyvale Farms, I think. Was it? Doesn't say, but. Okay, buddy, do you think you can make it through this light? Good lad. Well, we got a brake check. That bunker, eh? Oh, and there's a cop there. So pull him over for being an idiot. Oh, I see our problem. The reluctance of... Oops, we've lost a lane. Ooh, and I think the sky is clearing. That's nice, that's nice. So I got another story due this week, this Friday, about 1,000 words about a coat. I challenged my followers to find your favorite coat and then give it away. And tell the story of how that coat changes somebody else's life. Oh, there's a dirigible up there, the balloon. And oh yeah, let's see if we have this cop that we can always push him or her through the intersection if she doesn't. They don't move fast enough. Whoa, other cars still coming through. Not finished. Okay. I think if you get your nose over the edge, or you think you have your nose over the edge, you can proceed through. That's the way the AI works. Oh, and I'll have this hedge here, right next to the road. Although this doesn't track too bad, you know. You get the back end here. That was a surprise. Yeah, you're waving me on. I guess I might as well get over. Oh, good choice. Everybody was in the left lane for some reason. Going through Miami Vice. It's an interesting show. I remember that from, was it the 60s, 70s, whatever. All the nice pastels. The music. Cool characters. Crockett. Tubbs. The captain. And not Tennille, not Captain Tennille. What was their woman? There was a woman, Gina or something. They worked with. People here playing. What are they doing out here? Just walking. Okay. The right lane seems to be a better lane. Maybe people sit in the left lane and turn. I don't know. Got me, but it's like the slow lane for trucks, but it seemed to be happy. Ooh, that's a nice cargo. Like that. Like to haul that one. Still some occasional noise upstairs. There was supposed to be, today actually was supposed to be the movers coming in and moving all the landlady stuff out, and then the rest of the week was going to be contractors ripping out the ceiling, but I didn't hear the movers unless they're really quiet. So I guess we've slid, and tomorrow will be movers, but yeah, I need to make sure I get to bed fairly early because I may get woken up at 7:30, and that can be kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, this is weird. The AI is putting all the traffic in the left lane. I don't mind. I think we're now leaving Miami, so Fort Lauderdale, Baton Rouge. Boca Raton. Boca Raton. So it was a day of more political surprises. The head of the Treasury Board, one of the MPs, Jenna Philpott, has resigned from cabinet in the Liberal Trudeau government after Jody Wilson-Raybould resigned. All from this SNC-Lavalin affair. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Wednesday, I think Jody is supposed to testify before the House committee, just to outline exactly what she was pissed off about, why she quit, exactly what kind of political pressure had been put on her. Speculation that there's more than is in the press so far for her to quit and her good friend Philpott to quit. Maybe, maybe she shared the dirt with her and said, nope, get out now. Get out while everyone's good. These guys are corrupt. Which is too bad. The Liberal Party was looking for a star. They got a star in Trudeau, young and attractive and cool and energetic, and got in lots of votes and stuff, but people were saying he was more looks than substance. He seemed to be growing into the role, but politics is a weird thing. What's the phrase? Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Oh. Glad I'm not really involved in politics of an office. Look at that red convertible. He just swerved lane to lane to lane. Oh, and a camper? What's this guy gonna do? No, he's not gonna swerve. He really wants that exit. Okay. Okay, can we back up this map a bit? Possibly want some. Maybe 60 would be good, eh? I'll sit at 60, see what happens. So we're gonna be there. It's Wednesday evening, or we're gonna get there Friday morning. Whoa! Why did we get that hit? Wonder why. Yeah, was that a message? Sorry. I hear a little hum there. The weather. The weather gave me a message for some reason, telling me what telling me what the weather's going to be. I don't really care. I can look at the weather. You don't have to give me a notification. So. Okay, 60 looks good. Looks nice too. Or we can sit in here like this. See a lot of brake lights. I don't know, I like being up here like this. I can see what's happening. Why the brake lights? I don't know, I probably take off my headlights though. Oops. Could probably stay in my lane too, sorry. Whoever was trying to pass me and got startled by me wandering. The engine revs high. We're sitting at 1500 RPM. Is sort of the low end for this engine. It goes 1500 to 2000, where others go from 2000 to 1000 to 1500. I don't know. I'm seeing all these brake lights, and I'm wondering what the hell's happening. What are you guys doing? Okay, we're good. Not trying to scare me? No, not at all, not at all. I got a new game, Night Team 4, N-I-T-E Team 4. I just started going through the tutorial. Looks kind of cool. I was going to do more of it last night, and then I got hooked watching a British comedy drama on the Netflix called Sex Education. First, it's a series. I think it was 8, 53 minutes or whatever shows. I watched the first one, and then just kept on going, only breaking to go to the bathroom and get a snack or maybe some more wine until I watched all 8, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning. But such a good series. Oh, this is just regular lights, it's not brake lights, okay. It's tail lights, but we're gonna see, yeah, it's 7:30 p.m., so it's gonna start getting darker. There we go. I'll get a ticket. I'm on cruise control, I got my foot on the brake pedal. Just above the brake pedal. Wait for that guy to get by me, for God's sake. I should have just cut him off. You know, when you're waiting for somebody to get past you and you're doing, 60, and you really realize they've got cruise control and they've got it set to 63. Well, they're in no hurry. They're oblivious of traffic in the other lane. Ooh, we are changing down. Our flashers on. Whoa, a lot of cars off the road there. That would explain people slowing down. Okay, let's get over. And 60. 60 is good. So we have an hour and a half of driving, really. Maybe we'll just do it tonight. That's another 11:30. Yeah, that'll be good. 11:30, and then get to bed before midnight. Not be too tired in the morning. We got bright headlights too, like that. But this is okay, although they show up the paint nicely and showing everything. Yeah. I think I maybe go till, well, maybe 9:30, and then I'll change the time to 5. I might for gas. Gas is good. What do I have for gas coming up? Look at the map. There's sometimes not a lot. Where the hell am I? There. Part way up. Okay, so there's like a little Walbert. I could go through Jacksonville to get gas. I see what you gotta do. Okay. Or there's a gas stop there at the Tidbit. A couple there. Well, I won't make it as far as here, but there's not a lot of gas stops along the highway. I wonder why. There's one. Okay, it's a long ways away. Norfolk, Virginia. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's say a quarter of the way. So whatever the mileage is. Got what do I got to go? 1,600. So that's 400, 500 miles away, and I got gas for 800 miles. Huh. Oh well, let's see what happens. Guess I should have changed lanes, eh? Probably could have. Okay. This is sort of okay driving at night like this, but everything looks the same, right? So let's set time to 5:30. See what that looks like. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Dawn's coming up. ETA Friday morning. And like I said, we don't have to be there until Sunday morning. I think we're good. And it's getting brighter. No ICBM. No ICBM. No, I mean it's as big as an ICBM. Oh, that's right. I maybe had said that I was going to be driving with an ICBM. Slow down a bit so I can look. It's this thing. It's like an ICBM, except it's full of lactic acid. Yeah, and there's no ICBMs on this map, you know. Jazzy Cat's done military traffic, but he hasn't done any big missiles. Maybe he figures that'd be politically unpopular to have Jazzy Cat from Russia designing cargo that includes camouflaged Russian ICBMs with big Russian red stars on them. I think it'd be cool, but some people get a little frenetic about that. Spill it in a river, that would work, although it's lactic acid. So, I'm not sure how much danger it would be. Well, I mean, lactic acid is generated in your muscles. But it's also used, I looked it up to see why am I carrying all this. It's used in various things in the food industry, including in the cheese making process. So that doesn't mean that it's necessarily, you know, good for the river to dump a whole truckload. You know, just because it is organic. It's an organic compound. Fish might not be happy though. Ooh, Daytona Speedway's here. No, we're not going to go driving on the Daytona Speedway. Palm Coast, whatever that is. I don't know, that's where we're going. We're going up to, I think, Fredericton, New Brunswick, eventually. depth perception tells me that people are going slow. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Doing 6. Oh, because he was turning off there. She or it was turning off there. Ha ha ha. Why don't I get over a lane here and see if that guy will let me in? He did. Ooh, what's gonna happen here? Maybe we want to be over here. We did. We'll assume people are going to be idiots anyways. No. But it's probably slow. Yeah, it's 55, so. And he changed lanes. And you gonna change lanes, or are you gonna sit there? You probably could have changed lanes if I tooted my horn at you. But I didn't want to push my luck. So I went by my local, it was closed. So I went to my backup place, the tavern, and my friend was not drinking there, and it was darts night. Which means there's a whole bunch of darts people. People playing darts, and it's an interesting crowd. A lot of them go in and they don't drink a lot. They would bring in their own coffee or snacks and stuff like that. You know, or they'd have a Coke and things like that. And so they're very not good tippers at all. Not popular at all with the servers. Working darts night is like a punishment. You know what they should do at the end of the game? They should pass the hat, everybody throw money in and give it to the server as a tip. Thank you for putting up with this for the night. Head through, yep. Oh, is it lately? Try tonight? What do you mean by, what do you mean report hunters? You mean people who drive badly hoping they will get reported? Is that a report hunter? Oh, thank you. I can bypass the way station. I usually do anyways, but... well, if every accident. If an accident is caused by, I have to say, if an accident is caused by bad driving, I have no problem reporting it. Nothing wrong with being a snitch if it's reporting somebody for driving badly, and that's one reason I quit playing Truckers MP years ago, because there were so many people crashing. Oh yeah, if it's lag, I know. I try to use my judgment. Like if somebody's lagging a lot, I keep my distance. But years ago, when I first tried Truckers MP, I was not streaming, and it seemed there was even less admins, and the reporting didn't work as well, it seemed. Now they've got this thing where you can get repaired, you know, /fix. That helps a lot. And if I'm streaming now, so if I'm streaming and somebody, if you know, and I've been in convoys with people where I've been rammed, and I'm sorry, if you ram me, you're going to get reported. You know, so I've been but since I'm streaming, it's fairly easy at the end of the game just to go in and have a clip, and there you go. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Exactly. People cut off, or you know, sometimes people cut off because they just don't know how to drive properly. They don't realize that a truck is long. So yeah, they'll go on the radio and say, sorry. Yeah, okay. Only a game, but yeah, maybe some nights are a bit worse than others. I'm waiting for the Washington, you know, man, I'm waiting for Washington to come out for this map. That will be very nice. I'm wondering when it's going to come. It might come out this Thursday. They tend to come out, I think, Thursday noon, which is Thursday noon here, which is supper time over there in Europe. Yeah. It's frustrating. It is frustrating when you're trying to... I found in a convoy, it's a little better in a convoy that you don't... People seem to leave you alone. That's the other thing. When I first started Truckers MP, the game was not policed as well several years ago, I think, and I didn't have a stream to report people with, and I was often on my own, not in a convoy, so a target. And probably driving too cautiously. Pilot cars are aids. I wouldn't say the cars are. I would not say they're aids. I have friends with aids, but so I wouldn't use that word. But assholes. I also have friends that are assholes, and I have no trouble calling pilot cars assholes. Well, yeah. The pilot cars are. Be nice if the pilot cars. Yeah, it would be nice if the pilot cars were restricted to. I need more wine. The pilot cars were restricted to convoys. Look at this hay. Yeah, I know. Okay, wait, I gotta get more wine, but I'll be back in a sec. Let me do this thing in my... And do this. Oh, no, that didn't work. That thing. Okay, we're back here. Yeah, I hear what you're saying about the... I'm not sure. Like, it'd be nice if they just kept Truckers MP as a game where you drive trucks. Like, how difficult a concept is that? As opposed to Grand Theft Auto or Need for Speed or whatever. This is a pain. It is a pain. Or have a server. Have a server that's just cars. No speed limits and just go crazy. Yeah, limit the speed limit. Yes, that's true. Ooh, we're coming over. Are you pulling back? Okay, you are. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they should limit the speed. I thought they had the speed limited on... I thought there was a speed limit on the server. EU1, okay. Oh, that's true. Because that's the one that doesn't have the /fix either, does it? Yeah. Yes. Let's call this, yes, there's no /fix, because I know I've driven on there with convoys, with friends, because the other ones, you know, everything was full, so let's go to EU1, and okay. But our convoy leader had to keep reminding people, oops, I think we need gas here. Just noticed I've got a little red thing. I've got gas for, well, 300 miles, and how far do I have to go? Am I close to that one where I can just pull right in? No. No, that's the one that was up. The hell was it? Up here. No, I'm not quite close. I'm kind of close. No, I'm not. So that's not... Oh, no, that's just a weigh scale. Okay, I guess we'll get gas then. Wherever we're pulling into. Yeah, the red light saying, oh look, low fuel. Yep. Yep. Oh, look at my soccer ball going at the side there when I go around a corner. I like that. I like that bit of physics there. So, into Hilton Head is... No, I think we have 2 gas stations here, don't we? Oh, we went a little wide there too. Sloppy turn, but for a truck, we're allowed to do that. Which one do we want? I guess we want the one we can get into easiest. We want the other one, don't we? Yes, we do. The one on the right looks like a junkyard. Oh no, it's a car dealer, but still, it's got a lot of crap there. And thank you, I think. Never sure whether to trust the AI. It's like, oh, yes, please pull through. Oops, sorry. There we go. How's that? Well, that's pretty straight. Ooh, it's not cheap, is it? 93. Oh, it's a gallon. We're in the US. I think it's a 250 tank too. Yeah. I want to look at the so look at the job market here too. We've got if you want to look weight, we've got some nice heavy. We do not have 103-pound-ton. Oh, we got these specials. So I don't want to do those. So okay, well, 65-ton. It's not bad. 65-ton Abrams tank, transformers, stuff like that. So it's not bad. I might actually change. Well, I'm not sure what I have for trailers. Let me my trailer manager. I've got. This is kind of cool. We have the Duluth Lowboy. And we have the Tilt USA Wide, which is from Custom Aussie Mods. Back before Christmas, when Custom Aussie Mods was letting anybody have his mod. So that's kind of fun. You can get some nice big wide cargos with that. So I might put that on when once I get up here. Once we get up to where the hell we're going. To Fredericton, I believe, is where we're going. Ooh, I think it is Fredericton. We don't know. We can get up there till we get there. Okay. Well, you know, Moncton, we can get. Yeah, 55-ton milling machine. This is a foot brace. This is a foot brace? Okay. You guys are being silly with your cargoes, so. How you doing there, Mel? Having fun? Yeah. And I think we go down. Oh yeah, I know which way we're going now. I like the little snort that this engine gives when it shifts. This is job pay. Oh, really? 1594? That much? Shit, that's a lot of money. How come so much? I am in the lower part of your state. Why does that job pay so much? Do I have the, hopefully I don't have the cheat on still. Let me look at the profiles and make sure. Um, no, no, no. No, it just pays a lot of money. That's good. Quit it? Yes, I want to do that. Lower part of your state, I'm in, shit. Sometimes that happens. Things happen. Start the game again. Whenever I play around with the profiles, I seem to crash things. I do something wrong, or the game does something wrong, and we crash, so. Okay, we'll start again here. Oh, not start again, we'll resume. And come on now. Key West to Fredericton. Yeah, $1.5 million. Well, I think maybe because too it's a dangerous cargo. Okay, how am I in your state? Where am I? I'm in South Carolina. Here we are going up 95. We're going up to Canada though. Now once we get to Canada, I might do some heavy haul. We'll see. With this mod from Slippery Stairs, she's got, now this particular one takes lactic acid, which is used in cooking and cheese making and other various culinary things. But he has lots of these cargoes scattered all over the US, so no problem getting a load for your trailer, which is nice. Some of the people do a trailer and they don't give you enough loads, so you're always just, no, sorry, there's no loads here, there's no loads here. Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta pull in the weigh station. Oh, that'll be good. I'll find out how much my truck weighs. Because we know the trailer is 65 tons, right? 2,000 into that goes. The trailer's 65 tons. I think the truck's about 30. Really, the trailer's 65 tons? No, not 65. 6 tons. 2,000 goes into that 6.5 times. Sorry, the trailer is 6.5 tons. That makes more sense. And I think the truck is about 9 tons. And our load is 20 tons. That'll be easy math. Ooh, big jet heading over here. Is there an airfield near here? Ooh, cute little sports car. Oh. Oh, they got two-way scales here. That's impressive. But there should be lights ahead. They usually have lights to tell you to go ahead, go back, stuff like this. Right? 41 tons. Okay, so we said our load is 20. So that leaves 21. And we said our truck was 6. So that leaves 21 minus 6. Why is there a chopper there? Oh. 21 minus 6. 15. I don't think there's 15 tons this truck. Oh, nice shadow. Oh, it must be a, yeah, it must be a base here. There's a truck off there, or a tank off there, playing in the sand. Where are we exactly? Let's see where we are exactly. No. Yeah. Charleston on 95, south of 26. Yeah, could be one. Ooh, we've got the trailer turned up, so this could take a while. Or not. Let's see what happens. Let's see people before we do anything drastic. Okay, so people are moving out, see? Nobody coming. You guys should boot it. Yeah, boot it, guys. Boot it. Huh. Florence, Fayetteville. Okay, let's go for 60. Ooh, cute little sports car. Yeah, we gotta change lanes because people are just dogging it here. Jeez, man, get your ass moving. Limit is 70 and you're doing 50. Maybe he's old school. Maybe it's the old school. I haven't driven in the U.S. in a long time. The highways, I know the highways have dropped all to 55 miles per hour. Have they still all are at 55 miles an hour in the U.S.? Or have they bumped them up again? I think this is an oil crisis ages ago. Lots of nice wheels on this too, eh? And to put the axles down, of course. So, what's our time? Oh, let's hope that we're staying in this lane. Nope, we gotta change lanes. You're gonna see, yeah, see, brake checked me, son of a pressure. Oh. There's a section of highway out just south of Nanaimo in on Vancouver Island that is 120k. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what 120k is in miles per hour. That's 70? I don't know. I should know. What the hell's that over there? I don't know. Wasn't paying attention. I wanted to pull over. There's somebody there who's brake checking the guy in front of him. I've got the traffic set to 5, I think. The set the traffic to 0 is no traffic, and 1 is the default, but I've cranked it up to 5. And I have a traffic mod by Meatballs, so that can make things a little more. And I've got, I think, Jazzy Cat's added traffic. Is that in here? And if anybody's looking for a recommendation for a show on the Netflix, British comedy, a bit of a drama, British comedy called Sex Education. One of these stars, not the main star, but it's one of these stars is Gillian Anderson from X-Files fame, decades ago. $75 miles an hour, thank you. 80 is 130, okay. Ooh, that's an interesting thing, whatever the hell that is. It's just that most of the highways are 100, 110 out there, and then this 120 bit, you just, whoa, let's go fast. And it's not that it's a especially flat, open area or something. You know, it's okay. It's like this, you know, it's just a highway. Well, my theory is that maybe not. Somebody had said that if you do this, they pull over. Maybe if you do this, they pull over. Possibly not. Gaffney, yes, there's one Gaffney pretty like a peach. I watched House of Cards. There were people upset that it looked a little more sexual than a peach. Oh, this guy will, I guess their guy will pull over. I watched, I really enjoyed House of Cards, all through House of Cards, before I realized that, not Kevin Costner, senior moment there. The star was supposedly a pervert. And then he was fired, and then they did the final session without him. I didn't like it. 30s, 50, 50s, 80, 80s, 130. That's good. Well, they said either looked like a backside or a shaved pussy. So. What was that guy's name? Anyways, I watched the last season of House of Cards with, where just his wife was president, and it wasn't the same without him. Because he was a. I'm a writer, and I enjoy villains that are likable. You know, your hero has to have some rotten side to him or her, and your villain has to be a likable cat, likable. I think they said save the cat or something. You know, your villain has to do something nice, just to remind you that people aren't 100% good or bad. Yeah, it's 5/8. 5/8, 8/5. Yeah. I was talking to. Forget how it was. Just this evening before supper, I was talking to friends in a bar, and somebody was going on about, you know, people driving crazy sometimes. And I said, "Oh, I'm in this. I have a truck simulation game, and there is AI traffic that tries to simulate real cars." And people playing the game complain that the AI traffic occasionally rams them or cuts them off. And I said, well, that's because it's trying to be realistic. And once you get your license and get out there and drive, you'll realize that people sometimes drive like that in real life. So. Oh, they did? Okay, 55 is 88. Bumpy road ahead. I follow a trucker, Sergey Drachev, who does a lot of long-haul trucking between Canada and the U.S., and he does a lot of YouTube streams, and he's always calculating for his viewers between miles per gallon and liters per 100 kilometers, which is the two ways of measuring gas, and then just, you know, miles and kilometers and tons and pounds and stuff. And he's a smart guy. He used to be a school teacher, I think, in the Ukraine, so he does all this stuff while he's driving. You do what you learn. They learned you. I like that. Yeah. Let me check my phone here just for a sec to see if it's been buzzing at me off and on. Oh, Fitbit's telling me it's time to go to bed. Oh, and Trump has tweeted. The American media's changed forever. News organizations seen like a big deal now extinct. Those not remain do not degrade themselves beyond recognition. Well, I read an interesting article about relationship between the White House and Fox News and the favored status that they get. Oh. 15 is 30, 30 is 50, 50 is 80. That's good. Really? It is just get uneven. So Progo, where were you driving that they have to? Where were you taking your license that you had to learn both metric and what's the other one called? I guess you can't call it imperial. Metric and US. $40 to Greenboro? I wonder if I can. Or are you a truck driver? Are you a real truck driver? Oh, well, it's too late. We can't go on 40 to Greenboro. What the hell is Greenboro? Oh, Netherlands. Oh. Really? Does some countries use the US system in Europe? And I don't see a Greenboro on here. Oh, so the UK is miles? Really? They have I-85? Where's I-85? I don't know where I-85 is. So I'll take your word for it. Oh, entry to 20 miles per hour, end of 20, okay. UK road signs, oh. Oh, upper part. And this is an easy way to do a map. In a way, you do a road, and then you do, you know, stuff on either side of the road, and you make it a sunken road, so that you don't have to program trees and shrubbery and villages and whatever all the way out to the horizon, because your horizon just goes up to the top of the hill. If we do, oops. I'm betting if we do this, if we stop here in the middle of the road, people may get pissed off, and do this. Do this. Go way up in the air. Yeah, we will see that if you go way up in the air, the world ends on either side of this highway. Comme ça. Oh well. So my understanding is there's quite a crew now. There's a couple of people who've joined in doing the coast to coast mod, which is really nice. Somebody around Illinois, the original one Hamburg, which I think is also Manfred on here. I forget what he is on here. I mean, on the forum. He's doing a bunch, so there's people that have taken chunks of coast to coast, which is really good. Nobody's taken over Canada Dream, and I wish somebody would take over Canada Dream. There's a guy that started, long haul trucker. And then he made some oopses and put some sections from in the middle of the U.S. up in there, and somebody pointed out and he got offended and he got upset. And he thought that they weren't using constructive criticism, but I don't know. It's the internet, you know. Grow a thick skin. Hopefully he'll come back, because he was doing good stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, Native American jewelry. Oh, that sucks. So you, I mean, so you got the, so you had the test. You ran test to be a driver, but you can't drive Progo, so that's too bad. Oh, you just drive packages. Yeah, just for something to do. Oh, I get it. You can, yeah, you can drive, but you can't deal with a deal with a job stuck in an office. But there's lots of things you can, yeah, there's lots of choices now. There's lots of entrepreneurship things people do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hear you. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's a good solution then. Just this, you know, package delivering just gets you out and about. You do stuff like that. You could do, I don't know, write or do software development, or I don't know what other skills you have. You could probably do some kind of work, you know, where it's piecemeal, like where somebody, you know, here's a chunk of stuff, you know, edit this or Photoshop this or whatever, and you just go off on your own and do it. That might work too. Be cool. Yeah, yeah, game scripting. Oh well, if you're bored and you want to start working on maps. I'm going slow unless I use the speed control. I tend to slow down in this game. So it's oh, it's lighter now. 7:26 p.m. I guess we're going farther north. It stays lighter longer. So far, our ETA is Friday afternoon. If we drive all night, we won't drive all night. Right now, it's Thursday. Welcome to Virginia. You know, if we do another, once it gets dark, if we do another time change to like 5:30 in the morning, then we'll be finished this job in the daytime. Yeah, I'll be finished this daytime, and then I can get back into, I can see what I can find for another cargo, like maybe a heavy haul. Big rig parking. And a weigh scale. Yes. Radar detectors are illegal, I think, in all of Canada. but I'd heard they are legal in some states. Changing lanes, move your ass. These people looked like they were slowing down. Or police channels. I can get police channels on my I've got an app on my phone to listen to police channels. Is that if you... Oh, those things that they, yes, for the red light cameras. Yes, they've got those in Canada too. There's companies that sell license plate covers that are designed supposedly that you can, if you're looking straight on, you can see the license plate, but if you're looking up above, like down at them with a camera, it might be just a Fresnel lens or something, you're looking down at them from a camera, you can't see the license plate number. Those are illegal. But I think they're only detected if, like, if a cop pulls you over. I mean, if a cop pulls over, and then walks behind your car to read the license plate and can't read it, unless he gets down on his hands and knees and looks level. Okay, busted. Ooh, you get a fine. I don't know if you get a fine there. Well, Southpaw, thanks for hopping in. You did stay for a while and chat. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I'm going to finish this load, and then I'll decide what to do after this. But thanks for popping in and joining me in the drive through your state. Oh, look at this. What, can we not afford trees? Wiggles nice, eh? Take your car away. Wow. I'm sorry, I just can't get over that. No. Car was stripped down. Oh, you mean they take it away and strip it down? And, what do you mean? They take it away and strip it down and sell the pieces? Oh, just to find the jammer. I was out this front window. Oh, that's weird. I understand that, really. Oh, wait a minute. What are we talking about? What are we talking about for our jammer? What is it? How does a jammer work? Maybe we're talking about different things. So how does a red light jammer work? What does a red light jammer do? Get over, you bastard. Jesus, you're slow. So it jams the signal? I don't understand how to jam the signal. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. When you go through in the red light, so the red light sends a signal to the camera to take a picture of your car, like it's a wireless connection. Like I thought they were just wired into the somehow just wired into the signal box. So the signal box says, yep, this light's red. That sounds weird. Because like I said, the ones here are a cover for the license plate in the back that is designed so that to obscure the numbers. Yeah. Okay, I dig it. Ooh, there was somebody there in my blind spot. Oh, I just missed him then. Guess I should have been here like this. I would have seen him. What do you got over there, Mel? Is somebody sitting there? So you got a mirror there. What? I never checked. Am I going through? Yeah, I'm going straight through. Now that's weird. They took his cardboard something in his windshield. Oh, maybe they were just pissed off. Oh yeah, I was going to change the time, wasn't I? To 5:30. Well, 5.6. Let's make it 5.6. Go for broke. Oh. Well, good for him. I mean, maybe they were pissed off, but just because you're pissed off, there's no excuse to abuse your power. Plus, they got the 40 grand back. And they got fired. Well, good. Good. I mean, well, I'm sure, and I'm guessing stuff like that makes good cops happy too, because you know, if you're working with some rotten people, then they make everybody look bad. That's too bad. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to get in at, ooh, it's 65 here. Well, let's do 65. So I'm going to get at 8:31 or sooner. Maybe if I do better than 65, I can better my time. My eyes are not focusing well, you know, and it's not the wine. Late night, you know. We'll be there in 15 hours, which is 45 minutes, which is, well, midnight. Forbidden, yeah. Speaking of the Netherlands, I'm still waiting for that that map to be upgraded that does the, like the Netherlands, the region of Netherlands. It's a standalone map, but I think it's like 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 ratio. T region, one word, TREGION. It works for 1.33, and it's on the guy's to-do list to make it compatible for 1.34. But it's, you know, it's almost 1-to-1 scale, if not. So I'm looking forward to seeing driving around the Netherlands with that. You know, and seeing, yep, there's that shop that and I heard about, and next to it, yep, there's the gas station, and right next to it, like everything could be there pretty well. Benelux, Benelux. I was thinking of Benetton, Benelux. Whoop. Just to be coming up upon a clump of cars, and all of a sudden, it looks like everybody's going slower than me. Not a lot, but you suddenly get this impression that, you know, distances are closing. You know, people are talking. When I have to stop, I'm sort of, sometimes have my feet scattered around under the desk. Just scattered around 5 or 6 feet, just scattered around the desk, and I have to find a foot, screw it on the end of my leg, and then find the pedal. It's hard to see with that sun like that. Is it easier inside? Yes. Look up here, it's, well, that's okay. That's not bad. But yeah, that's pretty glary. Do I have any turns at all on this highway? Do I just go straight forever? Possibly. We could gas anywhere? Possibly. Can I get gas in Fredericton if I hang out to the last minute? Possibly. Okay. Good gas for 800 miles, and I've got to go 754. Really? 878, 754. So I theoretically could go all the way. I think what's going to happen, though, what often happens in this game, is that mileage is maybe for deadheading. You know, if you're bobtailing and you got no trailer behind you, well, then you get, and you're driving in an econo mode, then you get that kind of mileage. Otherwise, no. Well, it'd be interesting, though, to see this map through the Netherlands, if it's 1-to-1 scale or whatever it is. Or close to 1-to-1, because it'd be good detail. I know, I got damaged, but I didn't really care. Only truck damage. 4% damage to the trailer. But yeah. Sometimes you just have to run somebody off the road, you know? Exactly, stupid SUV sitting there. Cruise control on, stereo cranked up so you can hear it over the wind. It was slow. He was doing 60 or whatever instead of 65. He was sitting in that lane, not moving over. Toot to the horn, flash the lights. Yeah. Trucker's MP driving, right? True Trucker's MP driving. Ram the bastard. Oh yeah, I wanted to see on the map, are there any, do I have to worry about any turns, or do I just like go straight and have a nap when I'm driving? Let ram cars, yeah. Doing a pit maneuver and get them off the road. No. Look at this. Look at this route, eh? 95. I guess 95 is, well, you take 95 all the way up until you run out of the United States and hit Canada. Interesting. Oh, it was 8:31. It's now 8:17. So I've shaved a bit off. Canada is not better than America in terms of the ATS mapping, unfortunately. But yes, we have. We're different, and I'm glad to live in Canada, and I appreciate the differences. I come from northern Canada too, so where we would have cold spells of 40 below. Minus 40C, which is the same as minus 40F, which is quite convenient. But cold spells where, like, no, not with the wind chill, just minus 40 and no wind, just deathly still. You had a wind, then you get to minus 60. No. However, we have a prime minister, son of Pierre Trudeau, who was our prime minister in the 60s, I guess. Justin Trudeau, who there was a leadership vacuum in the Liberal Party, and that was one of the factors. So, and Trudeau was well marketed, and he had the name of his father, and he's young and good-looking guy and cool and attracted a lot of votes. And now there's a big corruption surrounding his government, and people are. He had 2 cabinet ministers quit. They're still liberals, but they quit. 2 women. Basically, he and a lot of his group are accused of excessive pressuring the Attorney General to basically not charge SNC-Lavalin, a huge international company, with bribery and corruption, because if they got charged and convicted, they would not be able to bid on government jobs for 10 years, and there would be loss of lots of jobs and money and votes, lots of votes in Quebec. So don't do this because of all these economic and political reasons, not because of legal reasons. And the Attorney General said no. She said this is a legal issue, but thank you for your input. The thing is, they kept pestering her, and all sorts of people pressuring her, and she, so good for her. Show some ethics. No, show some good ethics. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next few days. And we'll see what happens in the U.S. the next few days or the next few weeks. Apparently, the Democrats have now subpoenaed all sorts of White House people, including Donald Trump Jr., to come and testify before them. So, and a lot of these things, the Mueller investigation did the same thing. You start with people low in the totem pole. You get, minuscule people, somebody who's, basically a good person, but, well, they screwed up a bit, and they're only facing a few years jail term. It's no big deal, but there's, they never dream of doing something bad and getting a bad reputation, so they roll over and they squeal on their boss. And then that goes up and up the chain. You see, even if they don't charge him, when's your election though? When's the next presidential election? Isn't it 2020? Yeah, so or there, yeah. So think what happens. What will happen? Whoops, stay on the road, Gramps. I'm guessing that what's very likely to happen is either he gets charged and gets off, but the whole scandal and his lack of progress on the things that he promised he would do and that he hasn't been able to do, the combination of that is going to mean he will not get elected in 2020. But who do the Democrats have that can be like Omarosa AOC? She's new. Who do the Democrats have that is likely to be a ethical, honest person in the current environment of American politics? Which might be an oxymoron. See, Bernie Sanders and Clinton. So Clinton is very much establishment, big, right? She's very much establishment, big business. Maybe Bernie is too, but they're both old. Like maybe too old to appeal to the voters 30 and under. And they're both white. They're both white and rich and old. No, the first Clinton did not suck. He was the sucky. You're confused. There was a sucker and a sucky in the case. And in the case of Bill Clinton, he was the sucky. But yeah, Hillary's not necessarily going to be much better. Vote for me, Maybe she does do it even better. I don't know. Okay, we're almost there. I gotta take a break, I think. I gotta take a break and stretch my legs. So just give me a minute. I'll be back here in a sec. Oh, Joe Biden. ATS. And back to, oh yeah, Joe Biden. Again, another old fart. You know, another old white person. Nothing, I mean, I'm an old white person. Nothing that is wrong with old white people. But I think, the majority of Americans are not old white people, unless they're in Florida. And I think they're, well, I was going to say they are tired of being ruled by old white people, but then there's Donald. But I don't know. Well, he might be. I haven't really followed. Joe Biden, he was Obama's, wasn't he Obama's VP? Is that who Joe Biden is? Yeah. Okay. Seemed okay. They laughed a lot together. They joked around a lot because there's this meme. There's all these photos of Joe Biden and Obama sharing a joke, and then you put a punchline under it that's, well, pretty funny. Having trouble staying in between the white lines here now. Because it's late. Oh, excuse me. It's not that late. It's, well, it's 11:45. Oop, we're gonna lose a lane here. Which one? Right one? Okay. People will pull over. Go slow. Ooh, nice fields there. Oh, it was 8:31 and now it's 7:54, so he's shaved off half an hour by sticking to the speed limit. Providence, Rhode Island. What do we got? We've got 450. We're lagging like mad. 457 miles to go. And we've got the wrong lane. And we've got gas for 454. Nope. See what I mean? It pares it down. Ooh. And the speed limit drops too. Okay, so we're gonna have to get gas somewhere between here and the end. And where's a nice place to get it? Well, that would have been okay. Oh yeah, that's probably the last place that I could have got it. Portland. Banger. Maybe. Portland, I gotta wander off the road a lot. Banger. I've got to, again. Oh, that's not bad. Take an exit, go here, pull the gas station, go to corner, and come back up. Yeah, Banger is probably the one. Or, no. No, let's do Banger. There we go. Yeah, so our election is this fall. We have a majority, we used to have a majority conservative government that rammed through a lot of things that the conservatives wanted to do. And they reached their best before date, or they passed it, so they were thrown out. We now have a majority liberal government that, well, is ramming things through to nicer things, I think. But they're in a scandal, so I'm not sure what happens. They get... If they lose out, they might happen. They might lose their majority status. They might have a minority liberal government. Or the conservatives might have a minority conservative government. In either case, nothing gets done. The conservative leader is a wishy-washy little guy, so... Don't know. The Japanese curse, may you live. Chinese curse, may you live in interesting times. Not sure why it's a curse. There's nothing wrong with interesting in life. Ooh, a little muscle car with a T-roof. Nice. No, none of them are ever truthful. But I mean, it's kind of ironic with Obama, Trump saying don't believe anything Cohen says because he's a liar, and the thousands of lies that have been documented. Now, a lot of them, by Trump. Now, a lot of them just exaggerations or, you know, semi lies and stuff, stretching the truth and stuff like this, or misquoting, or just to either to make a political point, or because it makes a good soundbite, or because he doesn't really know or he doesn't really care. So I don't know. Cohen lied before, and he said he was telling the truth now, but supposedly he has a book out which contradicts some of the things he said for the House committee, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe he just doesn't care. Cohen had said that Trump had was quite surprised to win. He went in this. The only reason he went in the election was to pump up his brand. Yeah. But I think he said enough things that he got people to speak up, and I watched the whole House committee, his whole testimony. I watched the whole thing via the Washington Post site from 10 o'clock in the morning till 5 in the afternoon or whatever. And I found it fascinating. And overall, the tone was different between the Republicans and Democrats. The Republicans spent almost the whole day attacking Cohen, and hardly any questions. He went there to tell them about Trump, and hardly any questions about Trump. Yet, of course, the Democrats asked some good ones. So we'll have to see what happens now that the Democrats take a lot of the things that Cohen had said, the little threads. They start to pull on those threads and say, well, maybe he was lying, maybe he was telling the truth, but let's look for, let's get this person here. Let's subpoena this person's tax records or emails. Let's see what's there. You know, one of these networks you see on the wall in a crime movie or something, where they start adding these things, little post-its all over, and little threads connecting them, like a mind map. Well, we'll be in Bangor soon. And we'll be... Get moving. Yes, you're supposed to slow down. In Canada, Ontario anyways, you're supposed to either move when there's any kind of emergency vehicle off to the side like that, a cop, an ambulance, fire truck, you're supposed to yield the lane. And if you can't move over, slow right down. That's the law, because there's been too many cops and such hit by cars. So we were going to go to Bangor. How much gas do we have? We have enough. We have to go 333 miles, and we've got enough for 271. Yeah, we don't have to go here. We can go to the next one. I don't know. Trump made the statement that he could walk down Wall Street in New York or whatever and shoot somebody, and they'd still elect him, or something like that. I forget what it was, but he may have been close to the truth. He may be protected from the law. And the only way to take him out, I think, is the impeachment procedure. Which I think needs, I don't know, 2/3 vote or something that says, no, your party, you know, none of us have confidence in you, we want you out. That's my understanding as a Canadian of my understanding of the American legal system. Yeah. I think so. I think so. So I think that's what they have to do, and maybe that's what they were going to do. And maybe is that what they did at Nixon? Was Nixon impeached, or did he quit? Like, was he fired, or did he quit? Oh, so he was not impeached then. And he was not charged either. Like, maybe they did a deal. They said, look, you resign, we won't charge you. Don't resign, we'll impeach you. We'll impeach your ass, force you to resign through impeachment, and then we'll charge you. That was it. So my question then when was the last American president impeached? And why? Yeah. You have to impeach them first. You have to make him not president. Then he's just like a regular person, and then you can charge the shit out of him. But that's my question. when was the last impeachment? Like, who was the last president to get impeached, and what did they do? Oh, such nice trees here, eh? Nice little grove of carefully tended trees and a well-mowed lawn out here in the middle of Maine. Nice Maine. They're so nice in Maine. They look after their stuff. Look after their countryside. It's like a golf course or a park. They just scatter little picnic tables here just to make the irony complete. Excuse me. Sporty little cars, sporty little noise. I'd use the Google if I could, but I can't because I'm driving. But I would use, if I could, I'd use the Google. Or I'd ask Google. I don't have a speaker in here. I'm not sure. I have an extra Google. I have two Google Homes. One Google Home is in the living room. One Google Home is in the kitchen. I have a Google Mini left over. I suppose I could put it in here, and then when I'm doing stuff for driving, I could ask Google. Andrew Johnson and Bill Clinton. Impeachment. Well, it's late and I've had wine and I'm not good on American politics, so you'll have to refresh my memory. So Bill Clinton, oh, okay, and they were acquitted. I was thinking, but Bill Clinton, they were charged with impeachment and they were acquitted. So it has never been used successfully. Interesting. Yeah, perjury and obstruction of justice. And that was all over the Lewinsky affair, wasn't it? Jeez. Hello there, Chris, how are you? We're discussing American politics here and impeachment and who has been impeached. But yeah, Clinton was impeached over Lewinsky, lying about Lewinsky, wasn't he? Which was, I mean, ironically, other politicians have done a lot worse and confessed to a lot worse. I don't know, maybe he's just upset about being caught out. Or being caught with it out. Was it not about the affair? What was it about the Contra scandal or something? Was that him or was that no, sorry, wait a minute. The wiper's on. The Iran Contra scandal, that was Nixon, wasn't it? And Oliver Stone and all that. Oh, it was, okay. Well, I mean, I read politics. I'm old. I've been reading politics for a long time, so. Monica Lewinsky. Oh dear. So what do we got? We got gas left for 100 miles. Oh, possibly we should pull in at Bangor. See, this is what I said. It violated the 10-year of office act. What, he would quit? He refused to leave the office? What? He lost the election and he locked the door and he wouldn't let anybody into the White House? Ah, what is? Chris, hop in here. Hop in here if you have answers to this. So, what is the tenure of office act. I know you can only do 2 terms, 2 consecutive 2 terms, or just 2 terms, consecutive or not, as an American president. Ooh, nice lag there, Gramps. I'm driving from Key West, Chris, to Fredericton with 20 tons of chemicals in this big tanker, my tanker that I bought with my own money. And it's actually lactic acid, which is used in various food production, including that of cheese. And we need to go like this so we can see. Whoa! Oh, sorry, okay, I have to pause now to read this. 6787. The power of the President of the United States removes certain office holders without the approval of the Senate. Oh, so what would he... Thank you. So what would be an example of an executive officer? I've been good, Chris. I am good. It was a good day. I got out to the library, did some shopping, went to the local, saw some friends, re-met a friend that I hadn't seen in ages. Andrea, hey, friend Andrea. Erdogan? Well, bad example, Erdogan. Chris, you're an American? Who would be... so this tenure of office act, who would be an executive officer? I think the Attorney General? It's a bad example in my eyes because I don't know who Erdogan is. I should know. It sounds really familiar. Erdogan sounds really familiar, Brogo. Like this, and I've got axles that I can put up, eh? These things. Oops. That cars, I get scared too by driving on the road like that. And axles I can put back down again. See, the first and the fourth axle go up and down. Yeah, but I don't know who Erdogan is. Yeah. So your example sort of leaves me. The British House of Commons. What's happening in the British House of Commons? I've watched that. They just it's very different from the American or either the American Congress or the U.S. or the Canadian House of Parliament. They just lounge about, and nobody has the Canadian. Everybody's in rows. They have desks, and there's a lot of decorum and stuff. The British one, they're lounging on benches. They got pieces of paper, and they're just yeah. It's just very much like a bunch of. It's cool. I like watching it. Oh, who kicked? Yeah, I kicked everybody out. Sorry, that's why it was familiar. The Brexit. Oh, they still. Well, they. Yes. Isn't Brexit, Chris? Isn't yes, I'm turning. Isn't Brexit mid-March? Oh, Secretary of War. Yeah. Trying to Secretary of War out of his position, I think you mean, which is, yeah, okay. Yeah, but you said the law is been since repealed. Oh, you let me in, thank you. You said it was only in for 10 or 20 years? That's scrolled off. I don't see that anymore, but yeah. Oh, so that one boat, yeah. There was a there's a woman up here, Katie O'Malley, who used to work for CBC, I think, and her job was to cover committee meetings. And she would go in with her BlackBerry, and she would type. Her thumbs would just on predictive typing, I guess, but she would just go like hell with her BlackBerry, typing up what was happening in the committees. And a lot of the stuff that happens in government happens ahead of time in the committees. All the details are hashed out in committees, and then the bill or whatever this goes before, you know, Congress or the House or whatever, and they might amend it and stuff like this, but so it was very interesting because a lot of people learned a lot about politics from Katie because she knew all this shit. The other thing we learned about we learned what proroguing is. Proroguing is when the governing party decides that to avoid a nasty vote or a scandal or whatever, they're just going to shut things down, reset, and we'll start a new session. New bills, new ideas. You have to get approval from your superior. If you're Prime Minister in Canada, your superior is the Governor General, representative of the Queen, but the Governor General usually was wishy-washy and said, yeah, whatever, okay, so. Immune from proposition by pardoning themselves. Of course. They can pardon themselves. Like, yes, I have a get out of jail free card. I just wrote it, see? To me, get out of jail, signed me. Haha, loophole. Well, I thought it'd be done by midnight, and obviously I'm not going to be done by midnight. Partially because I'm going 44 in a Yes, 44 in a 75 zone. I'm sorry, you guys are just too freaking annoying and slow. So this is actually a passing lane. It's not that obvious all the time, but it is. Some of the little VW microbus. There. Yes, pardon yourself. Do we have to do this again? Possibly. Oh, I've cranked up the, see the problem, Chris, I cranked up the traffic. So the traffic is, the set traffic is either 0 or 1. Default is 1, and I think I've set it to 5, meaning lots of traffic. President of the pardon himself. See, there's this one car sitting in the fast lane, so that's the problem. You can't get past these suckers. Yeah. Yeah, there's no point in trying to get past these guys because they just sit in the fast lane. I'm doing 72 in a 75, and look how fast I'm passing everybody. I might as well just stay here until I come to an intersection and have to pull over. Oh, like here. Possibly. Thank you. We've been known to push people off the road. Possibly. So, how's your research going, Progo? Have you found out if there is a U.S. president that pardoned himself? Chris, how's your American... Sorry, Clinton, Nixon, and Trump? Sorry, no, Trump hasn't pardoned himself yet. You got an answer, I'm not sure what question. They got advised to pardon themselves. Yeah. Oh, we're going through customs now, aren't we? Oh, I have to stop. Oh, shit. Oh, because it's the border. Well, it'd be nice if we got impeached, but yeah, I don't know. From what I've been following as a Canadian, oh, you idiot. Jesus, 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 but you stopped dead right there. The buses. Oh, I know. I know, yeah, it has to be 2/3. Oops, gotta go this way. Cut off the bus. There. Hopefully I scared the shit out of it. Oh, I'm Canadian. I don't like them. But it's, I mean, it's too bad that Trump got in. It shows that there was a serious problem in American politics and the American identities and attitudes. And it also showed that this is a guy who knows how to exploit that. So it's annoying, but it's also sad in a way. And one would hope that this is, people have said, no, Trump is not America. No, Americans are more than Trump. So one would hope that when he's gone, that the Republican and Democratic parties become a little more ethical, a little more honest, and a little more representative, and represent, you know, two parties that can, you know, work together but against each other, and that they're able to undo whatever it is that Trump has done to screw things up. So, well, I mean, if he ended up pardoning himself, I'm sure people would be just, yeah, whatever, what do you expect? Yes, yes. Oh, thank you for the host, Chris. So, yes, whoever's viewing, thank you for viewing. And if you're a follower, thanks for following. If you want to cheer me on and support me, you can cheer me with bits, or you can subscribe. You can subscribe with your Amazon Prime, or you can buy my books. Info about my books is on my channel here. I'm seeing my car go off to the right in Fredericton, but I'm not seeing the road go there. Oh, I guess I have to double back. Yes, I take an exit and then double back. I know, yeah, it's Trump. We knew this was going to happen. He's predictable. Predictable in his unpredictability. Don't pull in. Thank you. Well, I was going to do another job after this, but I thought I was going to be finished at 11:30, and obviously I'll be finished at 12:30. So time flies when you are not stepping on the gas. But that's my downfall in this game. I don't always push it. Plus, I often have heavy loads, so it's hard to push it. But I certainly am enjoying the conversation. Downshift there. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we know he's a dictator. What will be interesting the next few weeks too is what happens in Venezuela, where they've had an election, an allegedly rigged election, and the opponent is trying to take over the government. Interesting again. Yeah. He calls himself a president, and I think he probably even has rigged elections, but that's right, doing a corner. Can't check the be a lot of traffic here. Oh, the season finale of Genlock. Okay, excellent. Good for you. That'll be fun. So there's yeah, there's lights here. There. The truck. Holy shit, look at the traffic, eh? Well, let's hit the parking brake so I don't have to sit on the brakes. Yeah, he only sit 2 terms, so he says plays Premier, yeah. Oh look, no cars. Go, motherfucker, go. Or be nice and let everybody turn. Oh geez, you know, there's gonna be like there's gonna be hundreds of cars here. No, somebody's letting you go. Oh, they're not. Okay, I know what I have to do. I wonder how much torque I've got here. I wonder how much power I've got. Okay. There we go. All right. Truckers MP mode. Poor guy in his big dump truck. And we're in Fredericton. Sorry, but I've cranked up the traffic. Like I said, it's 0 is no traffic, 1 is the default that they designed the game for, and I've got it set at 5, so that's fun on the highway. You have lots of cars. It looks nice and busy. In town, it's somewhat annoying. So I'm gonna watch some Netflix after, I guess. In fact, let's wine, watch Netflix, go to bed. I watched Sex Education on Netflix last night. Streamed it, started after supper, and binge watched all 8 55-minute sessions until 1 in the morning. It was so good. Sex Education. It's funnier as hell. Gillian Anderson from the X-Files plays a role in it. She plays the sex therapist. Whose son is having problems. Of course. The sex. Are we there yet? I think we're up here at the, this green thing I think is me. This is weird. Where are we dropping things off? Oh no, let's just skip. I'm tired. Screw it. So what do I get? Oh, no damage. Oh, I damaged the trailer and not the cargo, so I made $1.5 million. Look at this. All right. Let's drive and see where we are. We're here at the drop-off with our trailer, our nice trailer. Now, what if I were to... Well, job market, I'm pretty sure the way this thing works is I can pick up lactic acid anywhere and take lactic acid anywhere. Yes, see? I can go to the Sioux, New Orleans, Atlanta, out to Raleigh, down to Raleigh, North Carolina. Or if I just want to do freight market, I can do tanks stuff. Don't know, not sure what I want to do. Tanks off to Kansas, Orlando. If we sort by cargo length with the route length with the longest on top, like so, What's the longest? Yo, well, look, I can go from Fredericton to Oregon, right across, 11 tons. A invisible milling machine, used packagings all the way down to IA, I guess that's Indiana. Generator. Ooh, a 49-ton generator to Perry Sound. I'd have to drop my trailer, but possible. Anyways, not now, folks. So I'm going to fade away. So thank you very much for viewing and for chatting. It's been interesting and discussing. Chris, if I don't talk to you, I'll talk to you before the weekend. I was going to say, if I don't talk to you, have fun with your Genlock, but I'll talk to you before that. And thank you, everybody, and have a nice night. And we'll see you, which tomorrow? Tuesday. The life of the self-employed, eh? Ta-ta, all. Let's stop the game here. Yes, I do really want to quit. Good. Okay, I'm really done.